Hi everyone, just wanted to come on real quick and share some finished objects that I have been working on. This is like a keychain. I don't know what you would call it, but I made it for my daughter for her to hook it onto a baby Santito's diaper bag. It's got a teddy bear, it's got a unicorn, a rainbow, and it says, "Be a unicorn in a field of horses," and little holographic sequence unicorns. And then I made these stitch markers. I told my daughter that they will be used for when I'm making an item for her. And also, let me just move these aside. I made these earrings. There's another one. And there's another one. I thought they were really cute. These little hearts. They're glass. They're really cute. I made them into earrings. So these are the pillowcases I was making. Let's see how many I can put on here. I have been busy. There's another floral one, just to share with quick. Oop, Wonder Woman's upside down. There we go. And these are all finished and ready to sell. That's a horse one. Pokemon, kitty cats and sunflowers. There's another fishing theme one. Flowers. Another fishing one. And Pokemon. So this is what I've been working on. So I can go ahead and have these ready to sell in case if I decide to do a craft show or something comes up. I have them. This is Dr. Seuss fabric. There's a deer fabric. Here's another donuts. There's a Jack's. Whoops, it's upside down. Jack from I can remember A Nightmare Before Christmas, I believe. There's a Batman. And I have some more that I haven't packaged. Let me just move these out of the way. Squish them over there. And these are made. I just haven't bagged them. This is like the other fishing ones that are there. And there's another, oops, Wonder Woman, Texas Longhorns. Here's another Jack, another horses. I normally like to have like at least from two to four of every print that I make. There's like a camping one. Squish these here because I do have people that ask me, they want to buy like a pair because they have, either two sons, two daughters, or for their grandkids and so on and so forth. So I always like to have like at least two of each. There's another one. There's a real tree pink. There's another real tree edge. This one has deers. This one's really cute. I had actually bought this fabric for my granddaughter, so I made one for her. I mean, of course right now she doesn't use any pillows because she's still little, but for the future. This one's got unicorns. Anything that has unicorns and rainbows is what I had bought to make her, and the extra material I went ahead and made to sell. It's got a unicorn one. Here's another one. This one's really cute. I have sold this print before. It's popular, I guess, because it's got like the different states and different, I guess you could say like like the state animal, or you know, fruit, or you know, something important to that state. So, and I actually sold 2 of these yesterday. I have been selling, you know, here and there, you know, with friends and family, of course. This is a Mickey Mouse. Here we have the Adventures. This one is Ladybugs, another one that I had purchased from my granddaughter. And like I said, I did have extra fabric, so I went ahead and sewed the extra ones to sell. There's a Super Mario Brothers. I thought this was cute. And these that I'm going to show you next, these are already sold, and they're actually gonna come pick them up on Monday. These are Dinosaurs. And this customer actually has 2 grandsons, so she always buys 2 of each of, you know, whatever print that I make and she likes. She always buys 2 of each, 1 for each one. And this is the other print that she got from me. And like I said, these are already sold. She'll be coming by to pick them up on Monday. I thought this fabric was very vivid, very pretty, really colorful. It reminds me of autism awareness. So let me get these out of here, because since these are already sold, I do not want them to get mixed up with the ones that are ready to be sold. Okay, and those are my finished objects from my sewing, and the other little items I had made. Another thing I wanted to show you all were some hats that I made. This one is a crocheted. It's just a double crochet. What I did was I went ahead and used a strand of the red heart coral, I believe it was, and 1 strand of the puzzle from Premier, held together as one, and I really like the way it came out. So I think it came out very nicely. And then I haven't used my loom in a while. I've been crocheting a lot. The only time I really use the loom is when my rheumatoid arthritis bothers me when I crochet. But this is the loom I used. It's just a basic loom. Let me see, little focus. Doesn't want to focus. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let me show you what I made. I made 2 hats actually. I was trying out to see which stitch used up more yarn, so I could more or less get an idea of how much yarn is used. Let me show you this one. The first one, this is just your basic knit stitch, just your E-wrap on the loom. And the yarn that I use for this, let me see, I'm holding the phone to record with one hand and using my other hand to grab everything. But see, I have what I had left over here in this bag, and I can't take it out. There we go. Okay, the yarn that I used for this one was one of the ones that I got on clearance this year. So it's a Yarn Bee QIQ, 100% acrylic. 57 yards coming in here, and this is what I had left from this hat. For the brim, I just went ahead and used the it's also one of the, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby, and I just did a double. I like folding up my my brims. I really like the look it gives. And this is the other one that I made. I'm not too sure what you call the stitch, but I want to say it's like a number 8 stitch on the loom in the round. And the same thing here. I just, you know, flipped it over and sewed it there. And for this one, I did use a little bit more. That was this yarn also that I got in the Hobby Lobby clearance. This clearance. Same thing, 100% acrylic, 57 yards. The name of the color of this one is Coronation Ball. And the name of the other one, Picnic in May. So, and this one is thicker. I mean, you can see the thickness there. Let's put them together so you can see that it is a little bit thicker than just your regular E-wrap knit on the loom. Again, these I made on the loom. I know a lot of people don't like the loom. When I first started using the loom back in like 2000 or 2001, a lot of people that I would tell them, oh, you know, I made this hat on the loom, and they were like, oh, you know, that's not really knitting, you know, that's cheating. But what a lot of people don't know is those of us that have problems, I've had rheumatoid arthritis since I was 20. Sometimes it's very hard to crochet, you know, and people don't understand that, you know, that it's not cheating. You still have to use your hands. You still have to wrap the yarn. You still have to flip the yarn over the peg. So I don't know why they would say it's cheating. But actually loom knitting was a saving, you know, craft that I learned for my hands, you know, for my fingers, because I wasn't able to hold the crochet hook for too long for the same reason, you know, that I would get flare-ups. And that's why I taught myself how to loom. And like I said, I don't really do it like 100% of the time, but I do use the loom when I do have you know, pain in my hands, you know, because you can only crochet for a certain amount of time when you have, you know, problems, you know, medical problems. You know, in my case, you know, I do have rheumatoid arthritis. And so the loom was kind of a lifesaver, you know, for me. You know, and after I learned how to loom, then I learned how to knit with 2 needles. And I also noticed that was better on my hands than crochet. So, you know, I jump around, you know, from crochet, you know, to knitting, to loom knitting. And, you know, like the doctor says, you know, it's the therapy. Anything you use your hands with and keep on moving them, it is pretty much therapy for, you know, your arthritis, for your joints not to, you know, stiffen up. And in my case, the rheumatoid arthritis gets deformed, and that's therapy for my hands not to my joints start getting gosh, it's slipping out of my head. Stuck. I don't know, I just can't explain it right now, you know, and get deformed. You know, as long as you keep on moving them, they will not stiffen up. So there you go. I just wanted to share, you know, my finished items, and this is what I have finished. The keychain, you know, and I did do the stitch markers. I already mailed them out to the channels that are doing the swap with me. I took pictures of them, but I am not going to show them because they haven't received them yet. I want to wait till they receive them and they do their own videos. Then I'll go ahead and, you know, slip in the pictures, you know, somewhere, you know, on another video. Because I want it to be a surprise for them, what I came up with and made for them. So yes, these are my finished objects, my pillowcases, you know, the hats and the keychain that I showed you all, the earrings, and I will be working on some other keychains because I have some other ideas, you know, that I wanted to put together, and and see if they look okay. Well, thank you all for coming, visiting to my channel. Those that have subscribed, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'd like for y'all to have a beautiful Saturday and a blessed Sunday tomorrow. Everyone take care and have a good night. Bye.